A symbol of organizational anonymity you can use to trade power in exchange for lack of identity and capacity for personal human connection. It's the character's main challenge in the film.
Don't
Veto.
mention Cohen stuff in front of Michael. He always dans out on you.
Okay, well, what about the most inexplicable career in Hollywood history?
Too obviously Keanu Reeves. Veto.
Ooh, but that makes me think of a really good one. Okay, bear with me. That's why, bear with me. I have a two-pronged thesis this time, so strap in. Prong the first, it starts with Keanu. Actors, other actors have a wide range of emotions, but our boy Keanu, in his Zen wisdom, goes another way. Running away from the explosion, betraying his psychotic lover, deciding to abandon everyone and everything he's ever known and loved so he can learn the terrifying truth about the world. Same face.
Faces. Haha! Feces.
It's like confusion mixed with various stages of pre, post, and mid-orgasm. It's his blue steel.
Taupe steel, at best. Opal aluminum.
That face is called the neutral mask, and it's the face that you, as an audience member, subconsciously want in an action franchise. That face allows you to empathize more strongly with the hero of these big budget blockbusters like Star Wars or Harry Potter or The Matrix. Instead of Daniel Day-Lewis slowing us down with his specific choices and his real emotions, his human faces, we've got Keanu stone-facedly going through the roller coaster ride so that we can live vicariously through him. Whoa. Which brings me to my next point.
Have you guys read Scott McCloud's Understanding Comics?
You totally ad hoc like me. Man, I had a two-pronged thing.
Well,
I said it.
Pinch it off.
Like feces.
Understanding Comics, motherfucker. Have you read it?
I don't read any books published after 1895. Or before 1895.
Okay, well, it's more of a graphic novel sort of deal, so not really a book.
You usually have to read in those, though. They're like the Trojan horse of books. Which is a reference I only understand because of the movie Troy.
Okay, well, it has this spectrum of the way that images interact with our brains. On one end of the continuum, you've got the Mona Lisa. On the other end, you've got the little stick figure woman that's on the bathroom door of women's restrooms. Every single painting or drawing of a woman you've ever seen exists somewhere between those two extremes. The Mona Lisa, in her beautiful detail, almost lifelike, making you want to get inside of her head.
Among other places. I'd bone a Lisa. I'd make her a Mona.
Whereas on the other end, you've got the stick figure, which is, what is that? It's not even
Wait
f***ing
a
art.
minute, Soren. I think you still got something to say.
I'd make her Mona. With my Leonards. I'd f the shit out of the Mona Lisa. Soren, please.
But that little stick figure restroom woman can do something that the Mona Lisa cannot. She tells every single woman that passes by that door, hey, do you see this little woman in her little dress? Well, that little woman represents you. And she's walking into this room and having herself a little pee. That woman is useful because women of all shapes and sizes can identify. Keanu Reeves is the women's bathroom symbol of cinema. If the point of a movie is to get people of all shapes and sizes to pretend that they're the hero, that's the guy you need. And look up the most successful movie franchises of the last 25 years on Wikipedia. Or just listen now as I say this.
That one.
The bulk of them are cartoons or drawings like the stick figure woman. Or they're superheroes with the neutral mask like Iron Man, Spider-Man, Batman.
That's not who I am underneath.
Or they're movies like Star Wars, Transformers, The Matrix, Pirates of the Caribbean, Harry Potter, Twilight. Who are the stars of those movies? Not the coolest characters, the main ones.
Okay, Luke, Snorlando, Bloom, Chia LaQueef, Neo, that girl that's bored that vampires are real.
I bet you can't think of a single time that you've quoted any of those characters, despite the fact that those are the most quoted movies of the last 25 years.
I'm Harry Potter, damn it! Quit it, you quit it. No, you're right, there's nothing.
Exactly. They're all neutral masks. Vader and Yoda get to say the memorable, quotable lines.
I am your father.
Han gets to be the cool, sarcastic guy.
Don't have it with me.
Luke gets to be the whiny, skinny kid who thinks adults are a bummer and robots are cool.
Not true.
That's not a character, that's a demographic.
The fourth Pirates, they gave Captain Jack his own movie and dropped Orlando Bloom, lowest box office by a mile.
In a blockbuster, the cool, smart, interesting character has to be the sidekick. And the hero has to be a bland, empty husk of humanity that we can wear like a costume.
It's like a reverse escort mission. We're the dead weight that the interesting characters have to drag around.
It's standard wish fulfillment. They suck you into a character that's completely unremarkable, like, well, all three of you, and turn him into a hero. Me. Turn you into me. Sorry, I misspoke.
Harry Potter isn't particularly heroic. He just lucks his way through close calls because he's got the right friends.
But he still fulfills the same weirdly specific wish of all those other blockbuster heroes. The superheroes, Harry, Neo, Luke, Frodo, Twilight Girl, Shia LaBeouf. They're all just human avatars for Avatar. They're all human avatars so we can relive the same fantasy over and over and over again. The world is a lie, and you are secretly the most important person in that world. That's the wish fulfillment. That's what we want, to be famous, a star on the screen, to be important, to be remembered, to be immortal.
Everyone wants to be important.
What? More like obsesses. It's all we talk about. Ever since Star Wars, we've increasingly gone to more and more movies that convince us that we're secretly more interesting and more powerful than the world lets on. We cannot get enough of that story.
This is actually I'm making this argument. This is my train
And
of
it's not
thought.
just movies. I mean, Twitter lets you be the most important news feed in the world to your little teeny tiny pocket of followers.
2 prongs. I had
Facebook
two.
lets you produce your very own Truman Show of your life that lives on creepily after your death, accruing pokes that you'll never return.
Yeah, we've created this synthetic universe that just lies to us over and over and tells us, you are the one.
But we haven't. Yes, but we haven't gotten into the why yet. Why we're obsessed with this. The idea of.
Because the blue pill option is that we're one of 7 billion people on Earth hurling through empty space, wondering if there's a God or not, if anything that we do even matters, all watching the same movie to stave off the same fear, that we are just like all those teenagers in all of those stadiums watching the same movie for the same reason, and that we will be forgotten just as quickly as them when we're gone. Those movies are famous and successful because they know what we want.
And in a way, The Matrix was right. We are spending billions of dollars for the right to create this false world that hides the truth about our universe. But the false part isn't that we're secretly the one and no one told us. No, it's that we might not be the one, and in fact, probably aren't. Kind of makes the blue pill even more terrifying than the red pill.
Yeah, well, too late. I already took the red one.
What do you mean, Michael?
Took a red pill.
The guy, you don't know that guy with the pills? He specifically said that he came to...
Clockwork Orange! Is he not doing a bit? I thought he was referencing that movie. Oh, he's actually, okay. We should, check please, check,
Check. Wait, 911, call 911.
911, please,
forget
thank
the
you.
check.
If you're feeling saucy like me, you like our videos. I thought there'd be more puns. We set this up and what? Click subscribe.
Think about it in your
Use your noodle, and the possibilities are endless. Breadsticks and salad.
Yeah!
We got there. All right, I'm gonna.